Rightio, Thursday night I had a pretty big night. In fact, he might have kicked on a bit, and that's why he's probably looking, imagine being, one of the front people, I guess, in terms of conveying the whole election campaign to the people of the land. News Hub's Paddy Gower. G'day, Paddy. Welcome to the show.
Oh, g'day, guys. Thank you so much for having me on. I'm loving Rex. I'm loving Rural Exchange.
Sarah Perriam, this is the point. This is the moment where you talked about Paddy earlier.
Well, you're giving me stick about calling him a legend, like I'm a marketer.
He's from the Naki and he doesn't want to be called a legend.
But what political does Corandan have? His face is a tattoo on someone's calf, like Paddy does. That makes him a legend.
I'm sure that he's tattooed at other places as well. Rightio, Paddy. Okay, mate. So what? We've got 5 sort of full-on days to go. What does the next week look like? And we've talked about this. We've pitched this, and you were very upfront about it the other night. We were at the fantastic working style drinks in Parnell there, where there was no sign of the urban-rural divide. But you said your poll is calling National over on one. You got Corandan calling Labor. So, she's going to be an interesting old week.
Yeah. And I tell you what, I actually really started thinking about this town-country, rural-urban divide when we were up there, actually in Parnell with your mates, and it was not attractive to be seen up there. But I can tell you what, they wanted National to win as well,
Yeah.
which is the same out with the farmers. And I actually said to those blokes up there, you'll remember, I said, I think that the farmers are going to help. If National gets across the line, it's going to be the farmers that really help because they are energised, organised, and working harder than I have seen them in any of the 4 elections that I've covered. I've never seen the farmers and the farming community so involved, and National is deliberately getting out there and really kind of trying to exploit and energise that vote. Just last night, guys, National put up a new ad. You'll probably see it on your Facebook pages today because they'll be targeting people like you. An ad for farmers last night, and it's a good one. It's Bill English talking about. It's an excerpt from a speech by Bill English talking about how people in Labor are trying to make the decisions about farming and the words are, and they don't even know what you do.
Wow.
And it's a speech along the lines of they don't know about how to decide what day to put the effluent out. They don't know what it's like to get up at 5 a.m. and open the gate. So this thing is going on out there where National is really trying to energise its farming vote. Because the fact is, farmers have got a lot to worry about under Labor, not the least of which is the water tax. And bringing them into the ETS will be 2 new costs. I mean, it's not even worth me saying this because the people who are listening out there will know not just what they are, but how much it will cost their individual farms. And that's why farming is so central to National's campaign.
Just on that, therefore, I saw James Shaw in the airport there last night, and he was sitting there, a big crowd of people around. No one was paying him any attention whatsoever, which I thought was, probably what you expect. But do you believe voting for one of those minor parties, especially this round, is a wasted vote?
Loie, I know you want to vote Green. I've known you for a long time as a Green voter and supporter.
That's why I'm asking your advice.
Yeah. No. Listen, it's going to be a bit but what's actually happening in this election is I think that the minor parties, and by that I say New Zealand First and the Greens, are in a bit of trouble, in particular the Greens, because all of the votes are going, as well as there's been this town and country divide, there's a rush back to the main parties. Because the stakes are so bloody high here, everyone is going, I want to bet on the big ones. I want to bet on blue or red. I want to double down on blue or red. So anyone who's sort of a lefty is going to Labor. They're not going to muck around with the Greens. They're a bit worried they might not make it in. And what National's done successfully is any of its supporters that have been over with Uncle Winston, like I don't mind him, a bit of Winston around, National has very carefully, and there was a few farmers in here too, I'm pretty sure, National has very carefully over the last few weeks got all of their blue voters that have been on black, on New Zealand First, and brought them back into the fold. And both those minor parties are looking pretty dicey. Winston might win Northland. He might not, though. And it could be that we just have a blue and red election. That's one kind of outside possibility. It virtually is one anyway.
Paddy, do you think it's time the Greens look to jump in with National.
Yeah, it's been, look, Sarah, it's been time to do that for years. There's been time to do that for years and years. And I tell you, this year I was down in Queenstown, and I did the MC the economy debate. You know, the
You
financial.
did a very good
leaders.
job, Paddy. I watched that.
Yeah, and James Shaw was there, and it was a big blue audience. You know, being down in the middle of Central Otago there, and you know, they came up to me afterwards. My auntie and uncle were in there. They came up to me afterwards. They said, "Hey, that Greens guy, he's pretty good, James Shaw. You know, and why won't he go with National? You know, and this is quite you know, to be fair, Tory audience." And I said, "Oh, they just won't. They just won't. I don't know why they don't want to do it, but they just won't. But it is time." Because if you also look at it, Gareth Morgan's Opportunities Party has got about 2% of the vote in the polls at the moment. Not enough to get into Parliament, but that's basically Green voters that want a party that's prepared to go with National as well. The Greens could do with that 2%. So yes, they need to do it, but you know, their actual membership just don't want to do it. So their actual people that would have to make the decision, you know, the people that have signed up to the party just hate the right. So it's not going to happen.
Paddy, thanks very much. You're sticking with your call. I think you are, aren't you? National victory next week.
We'll see what happens next week.
We're going to wrap it up there. That's Paddy Gower, of course, the News Hub political reporter. This is Rural Exchange.
Radio Live Rural Exchange.